Every time.
Good.
Hey, welcome in to the 23 Moto podcast. I am your host, Michael Corley, hanging out with my brother and co-host, Robbie Corley.
Should be the main.
We have an exciting show for everybody today.
Big show.
Big show. Have a lot of updates for a lot of different people and a very eventful weekend.
Dude, yesterday was terrible.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we have a whole segment dedicated towards this past weekend. So yeah, it was definitely an exciting weekend. One that went for a ride that we definitely did not anticipate.
No.
But
Took a turn for the worst.
Yeah, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually. But we're going to go over the motocross predictions.
Yes, sir.
Paula is in 6 days, I think. 6 days.
25th.
Yeah, so it's on Saturday. Today we're recording this Sunday, May 19th. So yeah, it's going to be here pretty quick.
Got the Outdoor Nationals coming up.
I know, and I'll be there shooting.
Excited.
And I am, for one, sad that today's guest is not going to be there because it would be one of the first times I've been able to get photos and videos of him.
That's true.
But
we got a big guest today.
We do have a big guest, and he is actually waiting on the line right now.
Yes.
And it is our boy, Benny Bloss. Benny Bloss, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Let me be a part of it.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm laid up in the hospital right now, but no, I'm doing good. I've been worse in the past couple of days, or I guess weeks now at this point. But
I'm
doing good. I'm doing good at the moment.
Holding up pretty well.
Yeah,
as best as possible.
It's as best as I could be. The crazy thing is, I thought I was going to be here for like 2 days maybe, and I am. Today is day 18, so little more than 2 days, a little different, but no, I'm getting along good. So
18 days laid up in the hospital. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
How long you been in the hospital?
Longest I've been in is like 7 days, and that felt like an eternity.
Yeah.
But you're in Vail, and so, but where's home for you?
So that's a little tricky. Home is Oak Grove, Missouri, which is just outside Kansas City.
That's where we're from.
We're from Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my home base. And then obviously during Supercross, like I can't really ride in Kansas City. So
right.
This year I split my time between Paso Robles, California, which is where the Beta USA headquarters is.
Okay.
We have our own track there and whatnot.
Yep.
So I was there from October 1st until Sunday after Anaheim 2. So that was probably February, I guess. And then Sunday after Anaheim 2, I headed to Oklahoma, just outside Oklahoma City.
That's right.
Called Wellston at Raynard's. And so I have a fifth wheel there. And then I have my house in Missouri. So it's like kind of, I don't know, I guess both of those places. But home is Oak Grove.
Yeah. So you've been all over the place. So how is recovery going? I mean, I know you had some stuff today. How's it been so far? What's the kind of
some details on
look ahead and all that stuff? Because it has not been an easy road for you, unfortunately. One that was supposed to be easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. So I guess I'll just go from the top. So, man, I'd been feeling really good at the last few rounds of Supercross that I was doing. And practice, like everything was going good every day that I rode. I do 2 days a week in practice, and then, sometimes do press day and then race on the weekends. So it was Wednesday before Denver. I rode Tuesday, had a great day. Was riding Wednesday. I think I was probably like halfway through my day. And I had a freak mechanical in the whoops, and it shut me down, man. I tell you what, I had a nasty crash, and it's kind of, I'm sure almost everybody who's ever raced a dirt bike and crashed a dirt bike has had this moment before. But so I hit the ground really hard, and I knew immediately my collarbone was broken because I've broken this collarbone 3 times now, and I know that feeling. But my arm felt broken as well. And I really wasn't sure where. I wasn't sure if it was my wrist or like just below my elbow or above my elbow. Like it all really kind of hurt. And so I'm like laying on the track, and I finally got like in that position where I was comfortable.
Yeah.
And like they come over with the Mike Forkner, my practice mechanic, gets over with the like the mule, and he's like, okay, are you ready to try to get up and go? And I'm like, you're gonna have to give me like 5 minutes or so. Like I've just finally found that comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like weird to me because you think you're wanting to go to the hospital, but like at that point I was just like,
just let me lay here.
Finally some relief.
Yeah.
So we ended up going to the hospital, and broke my radius and broke my ulna like just below my elbow. Broke the ulna pretty bad, and the radius was pretty straightforward. And then re-broke my collarbone like right at the plate. So get the x-rays, send them to my trainer, Davey Millsaps, and he sends them to my doctor here in Vail, Dr. Viola, and he was like, definitely need surgery. How soon can you be here? And the funny thing is, like, I'm already going to race Denver that weekend, right? So I have a flight to Denver. So my wife and I flew to Denver just as planned, got our rental car just as planned.
Oh,
and instead of, stopping in Denver, we drove. It's like about 2 hours from the Denver airport to Vail. So straight to Vail, had surgery that night. They fixed my radius and my ulna, and I guess I swelled up pretty big, like as soon as they had gotten done. So then the next day, the plan was to do the collarbone the next evening. And going into that surgery, he told me, like, he's feeling my arm, and it's like, feels really tight. So he's like, I think I'm going to have to relieve the pressure. So number one, they fixed the collarbone. That goes smoothly. And then he ended up having to open both my incisions on my arm to like relieve the pressure.
Oof.
And then it caused the whole thing because I started bleeding real bad.
Yeah.
But they stopped the bleeding. And now I'm just sitting here, open, I guess at that point. They put a wound vac on each incision, which I don't know if you guys have ever had to have a wound vac in.
Thank God, no.
Nope, I haven't either.
Yeah.
It is miserable. It like sucks stuff out of you, like blood and just nasty stuff, keeps the swelling down and whatnot. But so I went I guess it would have been, that was Friday night that I had that surgery. So I had Saturday, Sunday, and then almost all day Monday. I had surgery Monday night where they took out one of the wound vacs. So I had the 2 wound vacs in for 3 days, which was miserable.
Yeah.
And then I've had this other wound vac in since then, and that was like that first Monday, and yeah, I'm on day 18 now. I still have the wound vac. Still have the wound vac in the one incision. I've had 8 surgeries now.
Yeah.
I guess it would have been this past Wednesday. Going into that surgery, we thought that was going to be it. That after that surgery I'd be done.
Yeah.
So what was supposed to be just a couple surgeries ended up turning into a freak nightmare.
Yeah, 8
surgeries.
Yeah. Well, they were really worried about compartment syndrome. They didn't want like my tissues or like muscles to like die, obviously.
Right.
So this has been to make sure that I don't have issues in the future, and so that I do get to race with no problems, right?
Yeah.
So I had a surgery this morning, and he did close it all the way up, and then he said it was pretty tight. He didn't like exactly how tight it was, so I'm just barely open at this point.
You're closing up like a zipper.
Yeah, the last incision is like barely open at this point. So
well, at least you're
I think the plan is Tuesday or Wednesday, have my last surgery, close it up, and get out of here. But like I'm doing physical therapy and stuff on my wrist and hand, and like it's going really well. And like he did say the tissues and muscles and everything look really healthy in there.
Oh, good.
So that's nice. And my other incision is healing really good as well. So
you're doing physical therapy and everything. So you're able to get up and at least walk around.
Yeah.
So I've been stuck in bed for 18 days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. So my wife and I we make it a point every day at least do a walk. So we go on we've got this little loop. So we'll do like 3 loops, and then the days that I'm feeling like better than others, we'll go outside so I can't like leave the hospital grounds.
Right.
But there's a balcony, like a deck thing, and I get to go out there. So we'll go out there, we'll play Uno, do some word searches, just
like do something
feel different. The fresh air.
Yeah.
At least you have
just anything.
At least you have your wife there to hang out with you. You know what I mean? At least you're not there alone. So that's got to be nice to have her there.
So, dude, man, I felt so bad having her here on Mother's Day.
Oh yeah.
Not getting to be with our son.
Yeah.
I have unfortunately gone about a month without seeing my son during the off season last year, where she has only ever been like a weekend without seeing him. So missing him like crazy. I've had, I guess, I want to be honest with everybody. Like I've had some mental breakdowns since I've been in here, and I do feel like that's to be expected, right? Like, I've struggled mentally, but my wife, thank God for her, man. She's made this a lot better for me. Just having her here, being able to hang out with somebody. She's taking care of me, going to get food, just anything that I've possibly needed, she's been here for. So
it's like
I do want to say a massive shout out to her, because if I didn't have her, I would be miserable.
Yeah. Shout out to Mrs. Bloss. How cool is that? So we have a buddy that's in the hospital right now. That's probably one of the first things that I asked him was, how is your mental state right now? Because he's been in there a bunch of different times. You know what I mean? Last night was the first night that he actually had to, you know what I mean? Yesterday he ended up, it's a long story. Yesterday he ended up going to the hospital, but I know he's been to the hospital a bunch. So that was like one of my first things I asked him was, how is your mental state right now? Like, how are you doing other than, pain and all that? How are you mentally? And he was in pretty good spirits last night. So, but it's also day one.
Yeah. I joked with Benny. The first couple days I was talking to him after, I don't know, surgery 4 or 6, I don't remember. And I was just like, dude, do you get to go outside or anything? Like, and he was telling me that story about how he would go out there.
Yeah.
And then I asked him, I'm like, dude, are you just mooning everybody like in your gown? You're just walking around?
Yeah.
And then what'd you say? You did once, right? You walked around once and then had to like change or something?
Well, so the first time I went down there, so it's kind of weird. The patient unit that I'm the level that I'm on is level 2, and the main level is level 3. So I got to go up, and I've walked around the patient unit in just a gown, and then it's fine, right? I have underwear on, but that's it, underwear and a gown. But so the first time we went, there's a Starbucks right by this balcony that we go out on. And so the first time we went up to Starbucks, I got a cake pop, and we went in the gift shop and whatnot. I had on sweatpants, shoes, and then my gown. I didn't have a shirt on, but my gown was filthy at the time as well. So that kind of makes it a little funnier. But when I got back, nobody said anything to me when I was there. But when I got back, my nurse was like, "Hey, just to let you know, it's kind of frowned upon to do that. You gotta wear real clothes if you're gonna go to the Starbucks, and you're gonna be on the main floor."
I'm sorry, I thought this was
and
America.
Even she was like, it's a little bit ridiculous because we're at a hospital. Like you would think that they would understand a little bit,
Yeah.
but
Wait, so you went into Starbucks in the gown?
Yeah, he's out there shopping.
It's not like the Starbucks is in the lobby of the
Right,
hotel.
but you waited in
Not the
line?
hotel, the hospital. I didn't wait in line. My wife did.
Oh,
Yeah,
but,
he ain't waiting in line.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was sitting.
You got
I was
Benny
sitting
Bloss in
where
line.
all the people sit.
Yeah. Did you so is it hard for you to well, I guess it wouldn't be hard, but like are all the surgeries kind of scheduled out where like you ahead of time, like you don't have to shut down eating like before, where you don't have to, like you're sitting there and like you said you got a cake pop and it like ruins surgery for you or anything, or is it pretty well scheduled?
Yeah, no. It's all been scheduled, like, so
Okay.
that they don't, when they would go in to see if they could close it, and they would close little bits at a time. They like to do like 48 hours
Okay.
at least separate. So I know, like, if I had surgery on a Monday, I knew I wasn't gonna have surgery again until Wednesday.
Okay. All right.
And I tell you what does suck is the surgeries that I've had up until today have all been at like 6 p.m. or later.
Oh,
And
that sucks.
oh my, like one of the first 6 p.m. ones that I had, it was like they shut me off at midnight.
Yeah.
On food and drinks, and
Yeah,
I
the
was
whole time.
dying, right? Dying. And then I'm like talking to the anesthesia guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you could have ate until like 8 a.m. this morning to
Oh
eat."
my God.
The nurses didn't relay that to me, and then I had until noon on liquids.
Oh shit.
And it's like really, I shut off at midnight last night.
Mhm.
You're all, dude, I'm starving
So that was,
and
like, a
I'm
little
thirsty.
annoying.
Yeah,
Like-
you can't do anything.
Yeah.
That sucks. If you're
I
not,
guess
go ahead.
I will say the first 2 days, so like when I got here, I was in Oklahoma. The doctor told me, because I knew I'd have surgery Thursday when I got here, he was just like, just to be sure, at like 7 a.m. on Thursday morning before you leave, that's when you got to cut off, no eating or drinking. So I left my fifth wheel, Raynard's, didn't eat anything, didn't drink anything, went to the airport, flew to Denver, drove to
Ooh.
up here to Vail, had surgery, and then they had me on a clear liquid diet until the second surgery was over. So
Oh.
I ate Wednesday night. I had dinner, and then I didn't eat like anything other than like Jello, popsicles, and like water. I didn't eat anything from Wednesday until Friday at like 10 p.m.
Oh.
That sucks.
And
that
that was brutal.
I know. I love that that's like the worst part about this whole thing has been the eating and drinking, or the non-eating and drinking. It's like, dude had 8 surgeries and he's like, dude, just let me eat, let me
Seriously,
drink.
I just want something.
Dirt bike riders are sick in the head.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now.
for sure.
That's the same doctor that's doing all the other pro guys, right? Like he's the one that's all in Vail, I think. Is that
he's done a lot of other guys. I don't know, like, if I'm allowed to say,
No, you're good. But I know,
I saw another professional.
Somebody
I
else
saw
in there.
another 450 dude here the other day. So
you guys are just hanging out in one little wing. It's like your own little private motocross wing.
So how's the team taking it? That you're out?
Team's
Because
been.
you were going to be out for the outdoor season, or no?
You were going to be riding outdoors.
You were going to be riding outdoors, right?
No, so well, I get yes and no, I guess. So the team's plan has been to do only 3 outdoors.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So we were gonna do Redbud, Millville, and Washougal.
Sick.
Some good ones.
Yeah.
And my doctor told me like 6 to 8 weeks until I could ride, which is like right around there.
On this surgery?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's faster than I thought.
Yeah. Same. So, I doubt I'll be able to ride by then. Like, I'll be riding and ready to go by then. But
Yeah.
I think the plan will probably be just focus on getting healthy for 2025.
Yeah.
I'm on a 2-year deal with them, that makes it nice for me to not have to like worry.
Yeah.
So we weren't going to do all the outdoors anyways.
Yeah. So it
which
wasn't.
makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But they've been super, super supportive through all of this, and
That's good.
yeah.
So that was kind of leading into that is how has it been riding for a team that is like, no, they're not brand new, obviously. It's not like the first time they've created a dirt bike. They've had a lot of different motorcycles out there and everything, but you are part of the first beginning process of Supercross and all that stuff. Like,
Which is pretty neat.
It's freaking awesome.
It really is.
How has that been? And like, what are some of the things and some of the challenges that maybe would be a little different than what an established team would be and things like that?
Yeah, the whole process has been awesome, I will say. I had never really, I guess not never. I've ridden for some good teams in the past where we've done testing, and then I've also had teams in the past where we've done no testing and been a privateer where we did no testing. And specifically 2023, I did not one single day of testing. So I went from that to 2024 with beta was like every day was testing in the off season pretty much.
Yeah.
Like testing something, like we're trying. It was an all new dirt bike, and Colt had gotten hurt in the off season like pretty early.
Yeah, I
so it
remember
was
that.
just me riding. So it's like I'm the only guy out here riding this bike, and for me it was awesome to be able to say that and to be trying all this different stuff. Like I enjoyed every bit of it. It's like, today we're going to work on this or today we're working on that. It's just we struggled for sure. And kind of struggled, I guess, differently than I had thought. I knew, like, going in, we knew that we would struggle in the beginning. Especially like the beginning of the race season, we knew we're not going to kill it early.
You're going to try to figure everything out.
Like you hope to kill it.
Yeah.
Right.
But in all reality, like everything is new. So, I knew we were going to struggle, and to be honest, the off season went really good. Like we struggled a little bit with certain stuff, but not like bad. Where we more struggled the first like month of racing.
Right.
I would say the most, which we did have some freak things happen that just was nobody's fault anyways, that kind of set us back. But man, it's been awesome. And to see like the progress that we made from day one in Paso, which was like October 4th, to the last day that I rode being May 1st, the amount of progress is huge. And it's like, I almost wish that I could ride like the two bikes back to back, the bike that I have now that I've been racing,
right,
that I absolutely love, and that very first like bike that I rode the first day.
Yeah.
right.
It's pretty crazy how much different it
It's
is.
a huge difference.
Yeah, because you went from, it looks like 15th, 20th, 17th, 17th, and then I mean for the most part then it started really kicking in. Indy was we'll skip past Indy. But you went up from there and you were like starting to figure things out, and then you got all the way up to 8th in Nashville, which was rad.
That's great.
But it's like you are right. Like you were starting to figure things out. Like Daytona 10th. Like I mean, there's a lot of good things that were coming from it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm not used, like in the beginning of the season, I didn't make the main at Anaheim 1, and I didn't make the main at San Francisco. So the first 2 rounds I didn't make the main.
That might have been a blessing not making it in San Francisco.
Seriously,
Dude.
Well, like I'm not used to not making mains.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
I've never in my career I've never been a guy that doesn't make the main.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me mentally dealing with that. But we pushed through, we got stuff figured out on the bike, and then like right around Daytona, Daytona was awesome. I got 10th. It was great. But then the week after Daytona, before Indy, I got a new suspension setting. Big shout out to my suspension guy, Bryce. He came up with a new setting for me, and that's the setting that I finished the season on.
Okay.
Indy, I had a crash and was told I broke my collarbone when I didn't. So that's why I DNF'd there. But since then, like after that, like you said, like the races got significantly better.
Yeah.
But so once I got that suspension setting, I got a lot more comfortable with the bike. Well, then it was like I really liked the suspension, so we kept it the same. So then you're really getting to know the bike. And just the consistency of riding the same bike every day was huge. And I think honestly that was probably the biggest thing, was just having that consistency of riding the same thing every time I ride. It's the same bike. Like we'll make a couple clicker changes here and there on the weekends, but for the most part, it's the same bike every single day.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I truly, genuinely just love the dirt bike. Like I love my dirt bike right now. And then, so it was like we had some races where it was like I was 12th to 13th and I was feeling good, but my starts still were terrible. Which, I mean, my starts have been terrible my whole career. So it's like nothing new. But like with that, it was like after St. Louis, we had a weekend off, and at St. Louis, the team, they stopped we had our like post race meeting or whatever, and they were like super pumped with the riding. They're like, now we got to get your starts figured out. So Brian White, he's kind of like our crew chief and does our mapping and whatnot. On the off weekend, he came to Oklahoma with me, and we did nothing but start map.
Okay.
We did 2 days of building a start map and just working starts. And like of the two, I think of like he was there for like a day and a half, and I did like over 50 starts, which is a lot of starts to practice, especially for the bike. So we got to the point, and it was funny, we had like a tripod set up with a phone camera, and then his camera set up watching like the gate. So we had a phone watching in front of the gate, we had a phone watching the gate, like me leaving the gate, me out in front of the gate, and then I had my Lit Pro on to get that data. Damn. And that was like something else. I've never like worked with data like that before on starts to see the differences.
That's actually cool.
And he's out there with the computer, so like if we don't like something, put the bike on the stand, and he switches it right there.
Yeah.
And I've never had somebody work with me on start map stuff like that before.
Yeah, that's rad.
And so like we got it dialed, and then we go that weekend. I think it was Foxborough would have been that weekend. So Foxborough's the first weekend with the start map. Between the 4 starts I did all day because I had to go to the LCQ because I had an issue in the heat race. But between the third practice, because you do a practice start, like the fake start or whatever.
The fake start, yeah.
On the third practice. So between the 4 starts, my worst start of crossing the line was the main event, and it was 5th.
Nice.
So I go from getting like 18th place is a good start for me.
Yeah.
to now I'm starting in the top 10.
So it sounds
And
like
it
you guys figured it
changed.
out a little bit.
Yeah, completely. So it like changed my life.
That's
And
huge.
I told him, thank you, like just over and over and over in Oklahoma once we figured it out. Because it's like, you really changed my life.
Yeah.
And if I can start up front, I can run up front.
Exactly.
And I started getting better starts at the races. And then, like you said, we got 8th in Nashville, which was awesome. The whole day was just awesome. Everything just kept clicking good. And so I was, really bummed to have this injury and not get to race these last 2 rounds. But I was really, really happy how I ended the season.
Yeah, on a strong momentum part. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be pretty cool racing in Nashville, though. That place seems rad.
Yeah. Yeah. And the dirt was actually like good this year. It had rained, so yeah.
All right.
So your plan is to get surgery Monday or Tuesday, and then how long until
Hopefully
you can leave the hospital?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If everything goes smoothly.
So I guess if everything goes to plan, let's say I have surgery on Tuesday, I think they'll keep me, maybe release me Wednesday, and then got to drive back down to Denver.
Okay.
So,
are you able to fly?
See, that's like the other thing that I'm not really sure. I haven't talked to my doctor about. I got to figure out, can I leave, if I have surgery Tuesday, can I fly on Wednesday, or do I need to wait a couple days?
Yeah.
So
I would wonder that too, but I'm sure you'll get those answers quick.
So how far is the drive from Vail to Denver?
Well, from the Denver airport, which is way on the other side of Denver, it's about 2 hours.
Okay, so it's not too bad of a drive. At least it's not like a 10 to a 12-hour drive.
Which he may end up having to do if he has to drive home.
Yeah.
So like my rental car that I had for 4 days is now a 3-week rental car.
Shit, yeah, because you can't really take it back or anything.
No, that adds up.
Yeah.
Rental cars get expensive, man.
Yeah, they do.
All right. Well, I mean, it sounds like you've had kind of like a roller coaster start of the year so far. I think that hopefully if it does go according to plan, you'll maybe catch one national. I mean, would you still race if it was like one national or 2 nationals? Would you still try and race them?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's kind of a thing I gotta talk with my 2 bosses, Carlin and Tim from Beta, and figure out what their thoughts are on if is it worth that, or is it just worth trying to come back for 2025 100% healthy.
Yeah.
I haven't made a decision on that yet. I mostly just trying to get out of the hospital first, and then have those meetings with them and talk with Davey and figure out what the plan is. So
well, I mean, you've been there for 18 days or however, 18 days, right? I mean,
18 days.
You might as well just go for a full 30, make a month out of it.
You know what I mean? No way.
Just kidding. I really don't want you to.
What's crazy is so I had come here, first surgery being that Thursday. I honestly thought, I had told my wife, I was like, we could probably make it to watch Denver Supercross. Get out on Saturday, drive down and watch the Supercross. And then obviously that didn't happen. And then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, well, if I get out, maybe I'll go to Salt Lake and watch. And it's like,
they just kept
not
going.
Even be out by Paula.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. They just kept going and going and going. Yeah, well,
and then I got people blowing me up too, on Instagram, and they're like, "Why are you still there?" And it's like, I don't want to answer all these questions. And it's just, it's been rough, but
Yeah, we feel for you, dude. We really do. And we honestly wish you nothing but a healthy and fast recovery. And hopefully Tuesday goes smooth. That way you're out of there on Wednesday and you can at least start doing recovery at home, be at the comfort of wherever you go other than the hospital.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You know what we got to do? You know, we send memes to each other and like funny videos and stuff like that
Start
to
sending
buddies.
to Benny Bloss.
I think I might have to start sending them to Benny to keep him occupied a little bit. Dude, we got some random ones that like kind of come through with our like immediate group friend, type thing. I'm sure you have the same thing, but I may or may not have to start like sending some random ass ones straight to Benny. Like as we're kind of going through like different things just to keep him entertained.
Dude, I'm doing it. I just sent him.
Oh, never mind. Robbie just fired one off right now.
No, I just sent Benny a follow real quick, and then
you weren't even following Benny?
Dude, I don't follow a lot of people.
Bro, dude, this
That's
guy.
rough. That's tough, man.
Wait, what do you mean? What? You don't follow me?
Well, that doesn't matter.
I'm just kidding.
He just met you. You know who he is.
I do, and I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan.
Like you picked him in fantasy before.
Oh, a few different times.
Yeah, we have. We've definitely picked you in fantasy Moto
a few
before.
different times.
But it's one of those things where we get some good ones that are like Moto related or non-Moto related, and it just makes me die laughing. And so we'll have to start including you on those. But you're gonna have to go into your request folder because since you don't follow him,
see this.
Yeah, he ain't gonna see it. But if I send it to him, it would go in the primary folder because he follows me and I follow him.
Wait, listen, Benny, I just sent you one right now, so go look.
Yeah, he's on the phone. He can't.
He wants as soon as he hangs up.
Yeah. But really, like, thank you for sharing a lot of that stuff with us and being vulnerable, right? Like, you're sharing a lot of stuff that's like real personal things.
It's not easy,
and it's not common. And especially in Moto, it's a lot of people don't talk about things that they're going through, especially when they talk about mentally and things like that. Like that's really, strong of you. And I commend you a lot for that. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks. I mean, there's no point in hiding it. It's, I don't know. It is what it is. Like I don't know. I've been here. I would think that people would understand, like mentally it's tough to be here for this long, but you know, I've had, I will say 3 now, I would say like 5 to 10 minute crying sessions just because I miss my son.
Yeah.
Just crying about the fact that I miss him. And it's like,
which is understandable.
I don't know. There's just no reason to hide that. Like,
no, why would there be?
No, there shouldn't be because everybody does it. You know what I mean? Everybody cries. Everybody has breakdowns. Everybody's got whatever it is, anxiety, stress, all that, it's very normal, so.
I would be so pissed to be without my kid for that long.
Yeah, I would too.
Trust me, I would be the exact same. Are they at home with like grandma and grandpa or something? Or is he at home with grandma and grandpa?
Yeah. So it actually works out pretty nice. My mother-in-law lives with my wife and I. And I live on the same property as my parents. So,
okay.
We've got my mother-in-law taking care of him as well as my mom and dad. So
nice.
They're kind of splitting the time, helping out. And honestly, like he's doing awesome being there with them, which makes me happy. Like he's thriving. I'd say he probably misses us, but he's not having like the breakdowns that my wife and I are having.
You miss him 30,000 times more than he's missing you. He's just chilling with grandma and grandpa.
He's having a good time.
Yeah, eating probably all the sweets and everything. Like kids are resilient, man. Like they really are. They're pretty good with that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so since you're not racing the whole motocross series, I can ask you this. Do you have a title pick for who wins in 450s?
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard to go against Jet for the title.
It is.
I don't know, man. He was so good last year. I think it's hard to go against him. I think that the racing is going to be good. I think Chase is going to be really good. Hunter's obviously going to be really good. Like there's Jay Coop, I think, is going to be really good.
I hope so.
I think Cooper's one of the most underrated riders in our sport.
Okay, we can put it this way then. Who do you think is going to give Jet his best run?
Oh, that's a question I got for later. Damn.
Yeah, well, Benny Bloss is
Benny
going
can
to
answer it. Yeah.
Got to be Chase, I would think.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Just because of the experience.
Yeah. I would agree on that one. Actually, I think Chase.
I mean, there is the
As far
two.
as championship goes, I would say Chase.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Now,
the
if
250
Eli,
championship now,
Dude, you're all over the. I have gone all over the place on 250s. I do not know who I want to pick. Like for my prediction, I have not. I have gone to 6 different results of who I think. Oh, you could make an argument for them winning. You know.
I like my boy RJ to win.
Okay.
I would.
I'm holding my thoughts until
Okay.
later.
Or
I mean,
or our boy, friend of the show, Juju.
Yeah. Julian Beaumer. Yeah.
I'd like to see Juju do good.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm putting Juju in my title pick. No offense, Juju, if you end up listening to this.
He does. He's been on the
No
show.
offense.
Yeah, he's been on here. In person.
He trains. We're kind of like training partners, but we don't ever see each other. So
Yeah, because Davey.
Both train with Davey.
What a great kid.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, Tom Vial just won a Supercross championship, and he's a 2-time world champion.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Now he's going into outdoors.
I know.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't even think about Tom Vial. I don't know why.
That's why
I don't even know why I didn't think about Tom Vial.
That's why I said there's 6 different people I've gone back and forth with of like
I should have made a list.
He could do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I should have made a list.
Yeah.
My pick is either I've got 1A, 1B. I think it's either Vial or Kitchen.
Okay. All right.
Vial. I didn't
I'm
even think about Vial.
big Kitchen fan. So
are you?
Yeah, we're friends. I don't even know him. We're fans of Kitchen as well.
Yeah, he does good. It's one of my son's favorite 250 rider.
Yeah.
Is Levi Kitchen.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we'll end it there. I want you to heal up. Obviously, if you need anything, let us know. I mean, I can't do anything all the way being in California, and you're in Colorado, but I will send you plenty of memes and plenty of funny videos to help keep you entertained. But seriously, dude, like, thank you so much. Like when I hit you up about calling you in, you didn't hesitate and you're like, yeah, let's do it. I mean, obviously you don't have too much going on right now, thankfully for us, but it was cool that you were like, yep, absolutely. No problem. Let's do it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I can't say thank you enough, man. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's nice. Kind of gets me away from the pains of being in the hospital. So
yeah, kind of take your mind off it
for
for a
having
little
me.
bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, well, good luck. I'll talk to you before your surgery, I'm sure, but good luck with everything this week, and hopefully you're out of there and you're able to get back to your son and get back healing, man.
All right, well, sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Yep,
All right, Benny. Thanks again, man.
Anytime, brother. Thanks. There you go. That was Benny Bloss.
Benny Bloss.
I wish I could say like brought to you by or whatever, but brought to you by ETS Racing Fuel.
That's right.
Yeah. I actually don't know he is. I don't know if Beta runs ETS. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. They're brought to you by ETS.
Doesn't matter because we do.
But yeah, no, super good guy. I mean, funny, like it has a sense of humor, like, but also the real side, right? Like, that's why I do kind of wish I could have videoed him a little bit, just because you could bring that aspect to it. You okay?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm hurting.
Okay, we're gonna get to why you're hurting.
I know.
But yeah, so
my wife beat me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna take a quick break because that was longer than I thought. And
you got pee?
No. I just want to make sure that the battery levels and stuff like that are still good. And so just because I don't want it to cut halfway through, because I have some good things to talk about.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
fair.
We'll be right back.
Cut it out.
All right, we are back today. We are back. I didn't want to start
What's up,
it
guys?
like too
Welcome
crazy.
back to the 23 Moto
Welcome
Podcast.
back to the 23. You want to do it?
Why do you want to take my intro, dude?
All right.
I am your co-host, Robbie Corley. To my left is Mr. 23 Media himself.
Yeah, but
the
why are you
host
doing
of
a
this
full-
show.
why are you doing a
Michael
full intro
Corley,
again?
Because I didn't get to do it earlier.
Okay, well, we'll do halfway through. You
I
could just
started
do your own.
laughing because I'm like, Benny's got to listen to that terrible music on the other side of his phone.
I know,
right now.
dude. But it's one of those things where it's so bad, it's so good.
It is.
Like that, and it's like I want to get away from it, but it's like
I don't at the same time.
it's like when you see a train wreck like coming and you like can't take your eyes off of it. You know what's about to happen, but you just
Right.
have to watch it. That's what the intro music is like.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, so back from the break after Benny or talking with Benny. Thank you again, Benny, for doing that.
Yes.
So, couple things. We could either go straight into the questions that I have.
Let's go straight to the questions.
And then at the end, we'll go with who your official title pick is.
Yeah.
Right? So think about that, okay?
I already know who it is now.
Well, I mean, you're going to go back and forth like a million times. I'll tell you that right now. Okay.
Carson.
So Mike Gomes, shout out Gomesy.
What's the dude from the movie Motocross or whatever? Carson.
I
forgot what is his name.
Oh my gosh,
They're the Carsons, right?
Yeah, I think so. But what is
got her for the win? Got her for the win.
What is? Oh, dude, I cannot think of it. Whatever. I'm going to sit here and think about it forever, and I'm not going to do that. Drop it in the comment section. Somebody's going to have it. But anyways, Mike Gomes. I had to prepare for this a little bit, so I'm going to have a leg up on you than you will on this, right?
Oh, that's messed up, dude.
So compare the 4 perfect seasons that have happened. Who's had the best one? You've had Jet Lawrence do 1. You've had Ricky Carmichael do 2. And who my GOAT is, James Stewart, has done 1 as well.
Who's had the better perfect season?
Who has had the better perfect season out of those? Come on.
I could say Carmichael because I think he put more work in.
I think it was Carmichael, and because there's 2 things that he has going for him. I think he did it against better competition, and then I also think that because he did it twice, you automatically get the win.
Yeah.
Like that dude did it
I think
twice.
he just put harder work in. Jet, I think it came a little more easy and natural to him, but there was less competition in the field at the time.
Wait, you don't mean work as in like work ethic and like practice? Do you mean that? Or
yeah.
what? Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Carmichael had it. He'll even say himself, he didn't have that natural talent. He had to work harder than everybody else.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying.
You know?
I think
so. I think that, and you put that towards a perfect season. I think that's a better perfect season.
Okay. I would. So we both think Carmichael.
Yeah.
The most fun for me to watch was Stewart, right? Because I was a big Stewart fan. So like to me, Stewart was like the second coming of our Lord and Savior.
Hallelujah.
And then he wants us to give us our top 3 picks, but we're gonna get those a little bit later.
Yeah.
So not yet. All right. So we answered that one. What's next? Not answering that one. I can't answer. Yeah, he wants to ask that. I can't answer that.
No, you can't say that.
And then scroll over to the left. I'm not answering that one. I DM'd him about it specifically. It's about SoCal tracks and certain things, and I'm not getting into that whole political minefield.
We're not doing that.
So does Sexton continue to struggle via setup? Oh man, does Sexton continue to struggle with his setup, or does he challenge Jet
outdoors?
Yeah.
I think they've worked out those kinks. Not everything, maybe, but I think they've worked out a lot of the stuff. I don't see him struggling in outdoors.
I don't think he struggles. I think I feel like he's gonna be all right. I'm trying to like not give away too much of my hints for later when I do my official pick, but I guess it doesn't matter. But I do think that he has a lot of things that he's been able to figure out. He ended up winning at the very end. I'm not saying that he would have beat Jet if Jet was riding at 100%, but that does do a lot for you, right? And so I think he challenges him. I don't know if he wins the title against him, but I think he challenges him. Another question from Boobon, actual shout out. I think Sexton's going to give Jet a run for his money. Maybe. Do you? So
I think he will.
I do too. Whiteside. Which rider is first to beat Jet straight up? My money is on Hunter.
In outdoors?
Mm-hmm. Why do you keep saying outdoors? That's what's coming up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that Hunter could beat him straight up in outdoors.
You think so?
There's a chance.
We haven't. So we haven't.
Hunter did great at outdoors.
Yeah, he did.
And I think that it's Supercross, he was still trying to figure that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think Hunter can actually do really good against Jet at outdoors. Plus, they train together. They ride together. They know each other's flaws. They know each other's
weaknesses,
which would
but
be
they
a
also
flaw.
know each other's strengths.
Yeah. They know what each other's butt looks like. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Pretty sure they're at HRC, got a shower together.
Yeah, they probably do. I don't know if
not a Suzuki though.
No, I don't know if it would be Hunter. I think the first rider would probably be Chase. I think
if Eli was there all day long.
Okay.
Big Eli Tomac fan.
And then
let's call him.
Who?
Eli Tomac.
Hold on.
You can still hear that.
Oh, yeah.
You can still hear it. Like you have to walk out the door,
dude. I'm not going
need to do that.
Thanks for saying God bless you, by the way.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Well, KTM. So this is
Nope.
by Dual Enduro. Will KTM Husky shock the predictions and take both 250 and 450 outdoor titles?
No.
I think there's a chance they can take the 250 class. The 450, I don't know.
250, yes. 450, it's not going to happen. Jet's not. This wouldn't be considered as rookie. He's not rookie anymore, right? In the
No,
450 class
no, because
outdoors.
he freaking went undefeated last year.
Yeah, so
I think crafty veteran.
A lot of those mistakes that he made as a rookie, he's not going to make. You know what I mean? I think this season he might be better than he was last season.
Yeah, I mean he could. I don't.
Which is crazy.
I don't foresee him doing another undefeated season, but it definitely could happen.
I see him lapping second place.
Yeah, that would
Could
never
you imagine?
happen. I would want
everybody. If that happens, just quit.
Yeah, I would want
quit.
AP to get one probably.
I'd love to see AP win.
I think that's about it for the questions for the most part. We don't get too many on there. A lot of people just want to know our predictions.
Yeah.
That's pretty much. There's a bunch of questions, but it's all the same thing.
I used to write questions on there all the time, but you never would ask them.
Yeah, because they're lame questions.
No, they're not.
All right, so let's get to this weekend. This past weekend. Well, I guess it's still Sunday, so it's still the weekend.
Yesterday, you mean?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday,
dude. So our buddy Marshall and Robbie had a
day.
An interesting.
Sure. No, we didn't even have a day. We had a morning.
You did have a morning. So our buddy Marshall went down extremely hard at Elsinore, and when I say extremely hard, he's in the hospital and he's okay, but definitely some issues going on with his right leg, and then come to find out his left leg as well.
Yep.
Having surgeries, hopefully to have some more surgeries. I don't want to get in too much detail.
No.
Because that's for him, and he hasn't really said exactly what's going on. But he's okay. It just sucks what happened.
Yeah. Crappy day.
So now I want to get to the funny part of it, and we've talked to Marshall and joked about this. This is the freaking funny part. Yeah,
no, it's not funny, dude. I'm hurting so bad right now.
I know, but you're okay, so it's kind of funny.
My freaking arm is.
You're just sitting there getting pumped, dude.
I know.
You took a bunch of steroids.
Wow.
I know, dude. So you're joking about me being hurt. Right?
Don't touch
now
my
look
arm,
at you,
dude.
buddy.
Don't touch
Oh
my
yeah,
arm.
you want me to hit you?
Please don't.
You sure?
Dude, it's like hot.
I mean, I could hit you real quick
hot.
in the arm. I just want to you know.
No, don't. Bryn hit me like 3 times in the elbow.
I know.
Today.
Yeah, why do you think I kept telling you not hit me in the collarbone?
I'm just gonna put this back on.
Yeah. Slide it in the hole, dude.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Crazy.
I'm just gonna sit here like this all the time.
So anyways, so all of a sudden I look behind me and I see 2 guys running down the landing of a jump, and I see that there's a rider down, but I couldn't see who it was. So I look over, you're coming up on a corner, and what I told you was, hey, I don't know who that is. See if it's Marshall.
Yeah.
And you fucking take off like a
because as soon as you said that, I saw them pick his bike up.
Yeah, see, I didn't see that.
And I saw it was his bike. So I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me. So I freaking took off
third gear
up
pin.
to like third gear pinned to head over there. And Elsinore has these big ass dirt clods that I did not see.
Oh, it saw you.
Did I try to wheelie over one?
I don't know, but all I know is you went across the track. There was barely anybody there. You went across the track and you literally got ejected from your bike.
Yeah.
Like it was, bro, you went flying off your dirt bike, dude.
It hurt so bad.
And I'm sitting there with my camera because I was out there shooting photos. And I'm looking, and you tumbled. The bike flips over a couple times, and you tumble. I thought for sure, I'm like, dude, this guy just broke his collarbone. Like, because you landed straight on your shoulder.
Onto my bike, though, right?
Yeah, no, it might have been.
I thought I landed on a tire. How do I have tire marks on my back?
The tire landed on you.
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah, you didn't land on the tire.
Yeah.
The tire landed on you,
Freaking
dude.
bike hit me.
Bro, it was the funniest thing. Now, it wasn't funny at the time, but it is the funniest thing in the world. And I'm like, I'm sitting there, and I'm looking around. I'm like, what the is going on, dude? I'm like, what is happening?
Marshall's over there laying on the ground.
Marshall's on the ground. You're over here on the ground. And I'm like sitting there, I'm sitting here recovering from surgery. I'm like, what is happening, dude? Like our immediate like friend group of like us 3 amigos Like what do we get? We're the Three Stooges now.
Dude, it hurts so bad. All I remember,
Bro, you went down so hard.
Dude, it happened so fast.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I couldn't even tell you exactly what happened. All I remember, I was like trying
don't
to
worry,
look.
I saw.
I was trying to look over to see like if Marshall was laying there, and then I happened to happened to look where I was going, but it was too late, dude.
Dude,
it was too late. And all I remember
hard.
is like rolling or hitting. Dude, I slammed the ground so hard, and I remember there was like 4 people helping Marshall, and 2 of them, when I like came to, like sat up, they were running towards me, and I told them, I said, "I'm good, dude. I'm good. Like I'm all
my
good.
friend. That's my
friend over there. Go back to him. I'm good." So
Okay.
I got up and ran over to Marshall, and yeah, dude.
The funniest part about this whole thing, Marshall got ejected from a landing of a jump and flew 15, 20 feet, something like that. His bike tumbled 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I got ejected.
His bike is like actually pretty okay.
His bike's. I mean, his bars are just a little
Yours?
bit trashed.
Bro, it looked like somebody freaking took the front of it and yanked it 90 degrees to the left.
Dude,
like
my handlebars are straight. If I put my handlebars straight, my tire is like this.
dude,
my front tire.
it was so bad. When I rode it back, riding it back to the...
That was funny.
Oh my gosh, I was dying laughing. I'm like, dude, there's no way I can ride this thing. And then Marshall's mom, Dr. Karen, do you know she's a doctor?
She's a doctor?
Yeah, I found out today she's a doctor. She has her doctorate. Anyways, that's a story for a different time. She was like, "Oh, I'll push it back." I'm like, "Karen,
you ain't
pushing this bike back."
Dude, when I watched you pick up my bike and you started laughing, watching you right away.
Side.
You're going straight, but your arms are like this.
Yeah, dude, I didn't have a choice. I mean, it was, dude, I was dying laughing. I'm like, how is your bike this mangled? How are you this mangled?
I don't because I was going faster.
Oh,
I don't know.
Gosh,
but I tell
dude.
you what, those dirt clods that are this big on the ground, whatever, you know what I mean, from the table here, dude, they
don't
didn't even move.
No,
you know what I mean?
It moved you, dude.
Like,
it moved you.
Dude, it hurts so bad. I got up out of bed this morning and I'm like, what the heck happened? You know, like my arm's super swollen right here.
You have a bunch of red marks all over your back.
Dude, my whole back is scraped up. I got a big bruise on the inside of my thigh here. My hand's hurting today.
Yeah.
From here, right? I got freaking tire marks on my back. What the heck?
You were chasing after your buddy that was down on the ground.
I was worried about him.
Yeah,
and then I freaking almost went to the hospital with him.
Yeah, dude, you almost did. But that was probably one of the worst case, I don't know. And I did get the photo of you in the corner.
The craziest picture is this guy's taking a picture.
I'll try and put it in this. I'll try and put it in this video.
What do you mean try? Just do it.
It's
super easy.
Okay, bro. Yeah. I'll put it in there. I'll put it in there. I'll put it in there.
So anyways, he's taking a picture of me in a
corner.
Look,
the picture's up. There you go.
Right here. Put it in between our heads.
No. It's just going to go over your face.
Oh, that hurts.
I'm only going to put it over your face.
That's fine. So try this.
Okay, there you go.
Can you put it over my face?
I'm not going to track that. No.
Okay. So you took that picture, and then how did you see that?
I was looking through it, and all of a sudden I look behind, and I'm like, there's 2 or 3 ahead of it where you see him coming like this. And then you see the one where he compresses into the landing.
So you're just looking at the pictures of me, and then you just happen to notice those?
All of a sudden I look behind, I'm like, oh my God, that's Marshall.
Yeah.
Like
Marshall's face is into his handlebars,
But the problem is it's super blurred out in the background, so you can't really see it. But
you can still tell what it is.
Yeah, you can still tell.
Poor guy, dude.
Yeah, so he's down bad right now.
Yeah, he is.
It's not just me. Like, all of us are hurt right now.
Yeah.
And then I get home. So we took him to the hospital, and then I had Charlie's bike, and we had a bunch of stuff in the back of my truck.
His bike is at my house right now.
Yeah, Marshall's bike is at your house. And we get home, I unload everything, and I go to shut my tailgate, and I freaking jam my finger. And I'm like, dude, and it hurt, dude. Like, it was bad. Like, nothing compared to what Marshall's going through. But I'm like, dude, it freaking hurt, dude. And it's still all swollen and stuff. I'm like, today freaking sucks, dude.
Yeah, yesterday was just a crap day, dude. It was funny being at the hospital last night, and all 3 of us sitting in the room. Marshall laid up. I'm gimping. I can barely move my elbow. And you're like, you have surgery on your collarbone that you're just getting over. And then you're like, dude, and I stubbed my finger, or I smashed my finger.
Dude, it was so bad. Well, and my collarbone. So that's even more serious. But yeah, yesterday was freaking terrible, dude.
Yeah, it was a bad day.
So Marshall,
we're never going back there.
Marshall will watch this because he has nothing else to do.
That's true.
Like, dude, you're just gonna be listening to this the whole time. Marshall, this is for you. I'm gonna blur it.
We love you, bud.
You're number 1.
I ain't
Actually,
giving
no,
you
no,
that.
no, no, no.
I'm not doing what he's doing. I'm telling you, we love you.
He's number 11.
He is number 11.
There you go.
Yeah.
Double ones. He'll appreciate that.
We should change his number on his bike at my house
Ooh.
to 113 to my number.
No, I'm not going to spend money on doing that. He'll just take it off.
He would. No, he
We should just
he'd
change
run
it to like 420.
Marshall he'd run it.
All right. So now getting to, we have Paul this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Fox Raceway. Sorry.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, Brian.
Brian's gonna.
Yeah.
Dude, hit him up.
What?
I got a huge message from Brian this morning.
About what?
Where we went yesterday.
Oh, he's fine. His track was closed.
That's what I said. After all the crap he gave me, and I responded, and then I was sitting there. I'm all, wait a minute. Your
Yeah.
track was closed.
Yeah,
dude.
we couldn't go
and
there.
guess what? He didn't say anything. He just sent me a reel.
Yeah, because he cares, but he doesn't care. Like, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not.
Look at
Yeah,
said.
that's not
Oh
that
no,
long.
he did. No, he did respond to it. No, these are all the messages. Oh,
Yeah, he sends some unreal ones.
there's a lot more in there.
So Fox Raceway, it's gonna be it's gonna be tough for me, dude, because Daly's graduating, and so we have his graduation.
Yep.
On actually Friday. Yeah,
But that's at nighttime, dude.
we
You're
have.
solid.
I know, but we have a thing Thursday, and then also Friday. And then we have his party Saturday, which starts at 6. I'm praying to God they're done at 4 because I want to get podium, photos
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like that's gonna suck if I can't. We'll see. That'll be good. But all right, so I want race predictions.
450.
We'll start
Just
250,
first?
and then I want championship predictions. 250s,
You want race predictions for Fox?
just Fox.
Oh
No, I want you to go week by week by week of who's gonna win.
no! Shut up. Steve. So Fox Raceway 450,
250 first.
250 first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 250, and then we'll go to
I
450.
think RJ because he's coming off a high.
Okay, and then
So
you
for
have
250s.
podium. Mike Gomes won podium. Who do you
You
think?
want all three?
You could just shout it out. I think that's easier to do than pick a winner.
So we're gonna go RJ, Vial, Deegan
Okay,
for podium.
I think Deegan wins. I think Vial gets second, and I think Kitchen gets third. That's my prediction of that.
All right.
Now, if you ask me who my champion is, because I want to get champion first.
After talking to Benny Bloss, I think Vial. I don't know why I didn't think of it.
Yeah, I mean, well,
He's how many time MXGP champ?
2.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think he's definitely up there to be able to have
How
the
did he do
opportunity.
last year?
I don't remember. Let me double check, but I don't think it was that good. Tom Vial.
Why though? Because those dudes are gnarly.
Because it's hard to adjust, like, to hear.
Yeah, but now he's had those to be able to adjust, so now he should be able to do good this year. Whatever I'm
Damn,
talking
am I
about.
gonna be able to find this?
Anyways, I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I know you are.
Freaking hurting.
So that's all right. So Washougal. So I mean, he's done okay. He's gotten
No
he's
podiums?
podium. No, he's
Oh, yes.
podium. He won Southwick.
I
That
think
makes sense.
He's
'cause
also
it's-
coming off a high too, so I think he's gonna do really good.
Yeah, I mean, he did 4th. He got 4th at Fox Raceway last time, and so
And it
he's
was like
done.
150 degrees that day.
Yeah, he's done. He's done a pretty good result last time. I think he does do pretty well. I think, dude, it's so hard. I want to pick Kitchen, but I swear that team is cursed. Like, to win the championship.
We're almost there.
And like,
Almost.
and so I think, oh, dude, see, this is when it's hard. It's hard to pick the 250. All right, so let's just say, oh my gosh, I don't know who I'm gonna pick. Dude, part of me, honestly, I don't know why. Part of me wants to say Deegan's gonna win it.
the championship?
Yeah,
There's a good chance.
like I don't think he'll win everything, and I think it will be extremely close. But I think it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be a toss up between Deegan
Dude,
and Vial.
he's so badass to watch.
He is.
Like ride.
He is.
Like it's one of those things where there's like a few people to watch ride. He is one of them.
He's fun to watch.
Dude, that is insane.
So it's gonna be a toss up between Vial and Deegan for the championship for sure.
So I would say Deegan. I think that it is a toss up for a lot of different people though.
Yeah. All right, it's 450 then.
450s. Fox Raceway. Round 1.
Podium.
Podium. Who you're looking up there at the podium? Who is it?
It's Jason Thomas standing up there.
Yep, he is.
Weegent.
I don't think is he in the
Standing
booth?
up
I don't know. The Monster Girls are going to be up there.
Monster Girls will be up there. Shout out Monster.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I know Jet's he's gonna take.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm just gonna say Chase,
Okay.
Jet.
Chase wins.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to say Barsha. I don't know why.
Okay,
I wanna
say Barsha.
I don't know why.
Okay,
I just wanna say
Barsha.
Barsha. No.
Oh, you said it. That's who you
All right.
thought. Yeah.
Chase, Jet, and Barsha. Watch it
Dude,
come happen.
it could.
Barsha, don't let me down, dude.
All right, so I'll go Jet. I think Jet wins. I think damn, I wanted to pick AP, but I need to see him back racing after his injury.
That's why.
So I'll wait. I'll wait a
That's
little
why I didn't
bit.
put him up there yet.
I'll wait a little bit on him. Let's go Jet. I'll pick a kind of wild card that you did. I'll go a little off the wall because I said it earlier. Let's say Justin Cooper gets second
I was gonna say that's not a wild card, but
and Sexton gets third. That's what I think.
how is that a wild card?
No, that's just Justin Cooper's a wild card.
How is he a wild card?
To
He's
get
good,
second,
though.
to get second,
I can
that's
see- I can see that.
that's almost similar or worse than you
see it.
picking Barsha. I'm just saying.
I didn't say it.
No.
I didn't say it, Barsha.
No, I'm saying
I didn't say
that's
it.
not a thing against Barsha. That's a thing against Justin Cooper.
I didn't say it.
That's not it. That's more of a long shot. Justin Cooper is more of a long shot to podium than Barsha is.
Okay, but I didn't say that either.
You want me to ask Gomes? You want me to call him
No.
and what he thinks?
No.
Okay, because I'll call him and he'll tell me. So that's who I think podium would be, and then championship.
Jet.
Do you think he goes undefeated?
No.
I think Jet. It's too hard to pick against him.
Yeah. I don't
Like-
think he goes undefeated again, though.
Yeah.
I think there's more players in this field there was last year.
Well,
you know,
who was?
that are healthier?
I mean, Tomac was the only one, right?
Tomac's gonna be gone. Webb's
Webb,
gone.
though.
Roxon's
Yeah.
gone. When's Roxon coming back?
I don't know if he is because he has World Supercross.
Oh shoot.
So, I mean, he has almost the
He
same.
might go
if not
undefeated
less.
again, dude.
He could go undefeated, dude. I really
Back to back,
he could.
outdoor national champion, undefeated champion.
He could. I could see it happening. I don't know, but I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
Ruth said she texted me and said we need to see Charlie.
You want us to go inside? Or you want
No,
to come
no.
out here? Why, what is he wearing? He's got something on.
Yeah, he's got something on.
Has he got a cape?
No, why would I have him come in just for a cape?
I don't know. He's bringing his cookies.
I wish. Oh,
Like
dude.
Girl Scout cookies.
No, Girl Scout cookie season's over, bro.
I know. I asked somebody today about it.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's
If
only
you-
for 3 months.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
ridiculous.
My garage has been filled with Girl Scout cookies before. It's not fun. I think he's coming in.
See, you got the suspension sitting over
Oh,
there.
people have asked.
Where's the picture?
There it is.
It's here. I'm
There's
telling
the
you,
picture. Oh, does that hurt?
I can't lift
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
My arm's tight and everything. We should put it right here.
But I'm worried that it would pull it down.
From those hooks?
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah.
No, dude.
Oh.
No.
Have you
solid.
talked to mom about what you said about her the other day?
Yeah, I talked to her yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, she was not happy about that.
I know. It's great.
She was happy she got a shout out on the podcast.
Yeah,
but-
whatever. Mom will take you out in that corner.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna cut.
Where's Charlie?
I don't know. I'm gonna cut to whenever he comes in.
Charles!
Whoa. Okay. Let's call Ruth.
She's gonna be like, hello?
Watch this.
Should we call Karina and ask her
Ask her what,
about my crash? She's gonna be mad
No.
at me. She'll be like, no, I ain't talking about that.
dude. Oh, should we try calling Twitch?
No, he's not gonna answer.
I know. He called me back.
He did?
Yeah.
Dick. Let me go get him.
All right. Charlie has returned, and I was told he has a funny thing that he has on. Have you seen it?
I gotta glance
Charlie,
at it.
oh
the
my
heck,
gosh!
dude?
Hold on, come over this way.
When
Dude.
did your hair grow?
Dude, what's up, Ace?
Where'd
He's
you
Ace
get that
Ventura.
at? For what?
He has a project at school tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me try to put that on.
Dude,
my
you
head,
look weird with dark hair.
You look pretty good.
I'm used to you being a blondie.
Styling, dude.
Yeah.
Styling.
That's what he's going to wear for
Way
his
better than your
project.
dad.
He has a project about animals tomorrow.
You're gonna be Ace Ventura,
Yeah.
the pet detective. That's pretty cool.
Oh, here, come here. Give me your predictions of who's going to win the championship in the 250s.
What do you mean?
Come here. Come talk closer. Who's going to win the first race at Fox Raceway in the lower bikes, the 250s? No, say it on here.
I don't know any of them.
Yeah, you do. Who's your
you
favorite
do.
rider on a green bike?
Levi Kitchen.
Okay, say it in the mic.
Levi Kitchen.
Okay, who's going to win the 450 championship or the first race? I'm sorry, not championship, first race. The big bikes. Come on. Okay.
Chase Sexton.
There you go.
Hey.
He's a Sexton guy.
I'm not a Sexton guy, but I called him for first place.
There you go. All right, Charlie, go. Thank you or Ace. I'm sorry, Ace.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Hey, go brush your hair, dude.
Yeah, go brush your hair, bro. All right, we're gonna try this.
Love you, bud.
We're gonna try this one more time with Twitch. He laughed, dude. He was like, I'm like, dude, it's like a running joke that you never answer the phone.
Your call has been
Oh no!
Straight denied?
Straight denied, dude.
You can't call him back now. You just
No.
gotta show him that one try. I don't know. Yeah, what a dick, dude.
All right, I'm gonna edit this right now, and I'm gonna cut that part, and I'm gonna send it to him. But
Send it
the
to
problem
him.
is, dude, he always calls me back like 3 minutes later.
He's busy.
Yeah, I know.
He's one busy guy.
I know, but like it's actually just kind of funny. I guarantee he's gonna call me back as soon as I stop recording.
Probably. And I'm on my way out.
Yeah, that's what, dude. Last time I sat down at the computer to start editing, and he called me back, and I'm like, "Are you effing kidding me, dude?" Like, so, all right,
All right, we're out.
we're gonna end it there. Hopefully, Paula is a badass race, and
Should be
I have a
good.
whole bunch of stories. I am wearing. Did I tell you I was gonna wear a GoPro, like while I'm
Yeah,
shooting?
you told me that.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have like the chest harness on,
Yeah.
like while I'm shooting and stuff. So I think that'll be kind of cool.
That'll be cool.
Hopefully, it's gonna be chaos, dude. It's gonna be chaos, but I'm
Good freaking time.
I'm looking forward to it. Let us know who your predictions are. So because
Yeah,
it's
who
a
you
lot
got?
easier, it's a lot easier to mentally say who you think's going to win the championship instead of putting your opinion online. It's like, what are you doing?
Just putting my gloves on that I crashed in yesterday.
Bro, you have the worst ADHD.
I do.
You can't pay attention at all. And I'm trying to like kill time. There you go. I was waiting. Oh no, it's this one. There it is. Dude, you're such an idiot. I'm trying to kill time waiting to see if Jeremy will call back.
Fly racing. I know, but I got to go. You're trying to kill time.
Like last time you're like, stop telling people I have to hurry up. And now you're like, I got to go.
Yeah, but I'm saying I have to go.
That's true. It's a
Wife
good
is
point.
cooking dinner at home.
That's true. Seriously, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
I think it was fun.
That was good.
Really
Enjoyed Benny.
Yeah, that was good. I was happy to talk to him.
Nice guy.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for watching, listening, submitting the questions, all that stuff. Put your opinion online like we have to, because it's not fun. So go ahead and put that comment on this post of who's going to win and who's going to win the championship. Thank you guys.
Later.
Oh, does it hurt? Your arm hurt?
Yeah, it hurts. Oh, I'm so sore.